Hello and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Today we are doing a reading for the new moon. So the new moon cycle is usually when we want to when there is you don't really see the moon, but it's a new beginning. We're starting to plant the seeds for the new beginning and heading towards new things. I actually did all the readings already, so there is a lot of new beginnings coming. Each pile has a new beginning in it, so it's really cool. So we are using tarot cards, oracle cards, divination dice, pins, and charms. So those are really cool. I'm also using my Whimsical Oracle, which I'm always excited about using. I drew these little guys. Spend time learning how to draw owls. And I chose owls because they love night. They're night creatures, so night animals. So I thought that was kind of cool. Alright, so enough of that. Let's take a deep breath in. Close our eyes, and now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. Alright, let's do this. Hello Group 1, let's find out what's happening with you this new moon cycle. You chose this little guy. I spent a little bit of time drawing this, so hopefully you like it. Okay, so let's just... Overall energy I want to do is bring it, alright? And we'll do the other ones in just a bit, but bring it is, this is the Oracle of E. I actually like this one a lot. So wow, you are brave, fearless these days. Even if it doesn't feel that way, you are being called to take off your armor and leap. Today is the day to call your fear out as the wimpy imposter that it is. It is time to go for it. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's see what kind of... So we have the King of Cups. So we have that. So he's, he's very creative. He's emotional, but feels very stable in his being. Ooh, okay. So we also have the Fool. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so those are gonna be we were gonna do 3, but we're gonna do 4. Okay, so again, you're having this. Here is very emotionally, he's emotionally stable, and he's very creative too. So he has that energy there. We have the Fool. So again, it's a new journey. So this is a really good time for you to get started on something new. Go on a new adventure is really what I want to say. There's the Knight of Swords. So there is a message of some sort of truth that is coming through that is important. There's something that, it feels like this is more of a sense of action. This is going to help you accomplish, get you to go through the new beginning. So we have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is usually there's some sort of deception behind it. Again, with this thing here, with the Knight of Swords, it's letting me know that whatever deception happened, it's going to be clarified right now. It's there's going to be a clarification that is going to that you're going to receive really well, just based on the King of Cups. It's there's this feeling of yes, there is, you're not really, you're oh, okay, you're kind of letting it go because you're more focused on this new beginning. So right now is the perfect time for this new beginning. It is time for, again, to bring it to allow yourself to leap forward into something that you've been really wanting to do. Letting go of this. There was this deception. So it's really kind of really cool. I really like that. I do want to say what kind of deception is it though? What is the Seven of Swords there? It's always good to clarify things. Okay, the Two of Wands. So something to do with there's a choice that was being made. You were kind of planning, and I feel this is actually an interesting thing, because it's here we have the Two of Wands, which is this again. It's planning, kind of seeing what's holding off in the future. It's yes, we're going to see what's happening in the future. You're kind of planning, you're moving forward. You're definitely bringing it. You're definitely, this is like you getting ready for this Fool, for the journey. But the deception of it was like, I think, oh, maybe you felt deceived by this other, by like, so you went down before, you kind of had this more stable, like you felt like something that was rooted, firmly rooted on like you knew what you wanted to do, right? And it was this path that you chose, but you felt like you felt deceived by that, and now you're going off into a whole other place. You're following, like, there's a truth to you. There's a truth that needs to be, like, that will be brought to you, that lets you know that what you're doing, where you're headed towards, is the correct path. Like, it's where you really want to be versus like where you thought you should be. So that's really cool. So here is what the energy of okay, yeah, communication is key. So yeah, so we have this is the energy of the moon here. We have that, and hold your vision. Yeah, so I think before you didn't, like, it was more like you kind of allowed yourself to be swayed, and now you're asking to hold this vision, your vision of what you want for the future, and not only hold your vision but head towards it. Communication is the key. Again, is the Knight of Swords. I think there was like something that wasn't, there was a lot of communication not happening, but now you're headed towards it. You're actually releasing it. You're being honest with it. You're letting it go. That's interesting. Just wanna, oh, okay, that guy wants to come out. Okay. All right, so we have, this is my oracle, or the Whimsical Oracle. So imagining, here is very important to imagine. So here is this energy of, yeah, like, imagine your vision is really what it is. Like, hold on to this, like, use your imagination to imagine the future that you want, the vision that you have, and then move forward. And since this communication is the key, it lets me know that maybe you haven't been communicating this, like, vision that you want, and it might not just be communicating to others, but communicating it to yourself. Also, definitely recommend, just actually, once you know what your vision is and you finish imagining it, actually speak it out loud. You don't have to tell anybody else, but speak it out loud for yourself, because once you speak it out loud, it kind of like gives it, and write it down too if you can, it gives it this a grounding that you need. Okay, so let's do the oracle dice. A lot of oracle dice. So May Z O J. Broken heart. Yeah, I feel like the broken heart, that's from the past though. We have a tree, so you're growing, you're doing it. See, if there's a question that you've been having, there's a maybe to it. Spirituality. So yeah, spend time doing like spirituality for me is like, doing like meditation stuff, like connecting with yourself is really what it is. Cancer, September. Oh, September is coming up, so that's important. F V, the summer. Spend it, like, have fun during the summer. Really, I think that's important. So yeah, good things are happening. Do you have clear skies up ahead? 5, you're learning. That's with spirituality. You're learning a lot about yourself. Cooking, spend time cooking. And Aquarius. I do like to do pins, because one pin, I just want one pin to really get us there. I love this. It's an avocado, a little avocado cat, but it's only half. I feel like you're searching for your other half. Yeah, you're looking for her. I think that might be what it is. Maybe there was like a past thing where you're like, that wasn't just who you were supposed to be. But I think it's like connecting. Also, like, could be also connecting with yourself. There's a part of you that, not saying that you're not whole, it's just that there's a part of you that you're still formulating, that you're still trying to figure out what you want, how to go about it. And that's why I love this, that you're going on this quest for it. You're kind of proceeding, for moving forward, going on an adventure. I think that will help you formulate more who you are. And then here's a sprinkle of charms. Shake it up. Okay, we have camera. Again, maybe you can take time. I feel like camera is coming up, so take pictures. That's important. Maybe like pictures of also yourself, like being aware of what it is. Sometimes I don't know how to describe it, but sometimes we have this, with the deception there, it's like we kind of just take pictures and create this world that we want, but we're not actually living it. We're just creating it, but not real. You know what I mean? So I think it's time for you to actually start creating the life that you want. You have the heart. You have the key to your self-love. Really, this key is for self-love. We have against transformation. Yeah, you are going through a transformation. You're actually going through an end. You're ending something and you're moving forward. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. So somebody that loved you is still loves you a lot. It could be somebody from your, could be, yeah, somebody who passed away. Because there is the angels watching over you. So there could be a message of somebody who's passed on, sending you that they really love you and they care about you. That they wanted to let you know that. And you will, yeah, you are moving forward. I think this is actually the crown of hearts. It's like you are moving towards, I really want to say you want to be like somebody's queen. Like, but not only somebody else's, but your own queen, the queen of your own heart. Like, like really love yourself. This is really, like, you have this vision of like the future that you want. And I think that you haven't allowed yourself to really move forward towards it, but now you are. This is a perfect time. This is the new energy that's coming through you during this new moon. I really like it. And the turtle lets you know that it's okay to go slow and steady, but moving forward is the key. I was just, imagining. All right, group one. This is like a very exciting time for you. I am very excited for you. You have everything to just like leap forward and bring it. Let go of all your fears. You are moving towards your vision. Imagine it so and move forward. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me grow my channel. I am very excited whenever I get somebody who subscribes or comments or likes. I really appreciate those. And I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, so much clarity, and just like a lot of courage that I feel that you already have. And thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what's happening with you this new moon cycle. I hope you like this little owl. I spent some time drawing it. I thought owls are, they like the night, so I wanted it to be. So the energy of this moon cycle is time to fly and laser beam. I actually like those two. I can actually read you what they are. Okay, so laser beam. Bring your attention back to the center, back to your intention. You've been weaving a bit, but all it takes to achieve your desires is a little bit of concentration. Focus on what you want and then focus again for extra laser-like precision and clarity. Relish the sweet feeling of zeroing on that finish line. Oh yeah. And time to fly. It may seem like a gamble, but there is a little intel from the universe. That leap into the unknown you've been waffling over, not only is the safety net already in place, but there's a posse of angels waiting with champagne and chocolate and Egyptian cotton sheets. Ready? So I like that because there's like, that means that it is time that you can go ahead and leap and then just keep focusing on what it is that you want. All right, let's see what the cards have to tell us about this like new moon cycle. Moon cycle. Okay, it just really feels like, oh, Two of Wands. Two of Wands wants to come up a lot. King of Wands and the Two of Wands is like, yeah. So it's like a new beginning, planning for your journey up ahead. It is that focus again. It makes actually a lot of sense. Let's see. One more card. What is happening in this new moon cycle? No. Sorry. No. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, all right. We'll do, well, okay. A whole bunch came. So we'll get our 5. It's fine. All right. So we have lots of love here. It's an interesting thing because there is a lot of love here. It's also like, yeah, we have that. So Two of Wands, again, we have this feeling of like planning for the future, letting go of like something in the past that you thought was what you wanted, but now you're moving away from that. I really want to say that you are considering like doing something like this. The King of Wands is like an entrepreneurial kind of spirit, so maybe you're trying to like, you're gonna go off on your own in terms of like maybe career wise. I feel like maybe you're trying to like start putting the foundations for foundations for being an entrepreneur. You're starting headed that way. You're beginning to head that way. And there's another interesting thing here is that let's talk about the Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands is like, you have a lot of burdening, like a lot of burdens, but I think that comes from like both headed towards the new destination and also like still holding out a little bit to the past. So it's like this transition energy, but it's also coming to an end because it's a 10. So there's an ending here in terms of like this burden, because now you really are just focusing on, you have this laser focus on moving towards this entrepreneurial energy. Here we have again the Lovers. The fact that we have the Lovers and the Four of Wands, I think there's like maybe some sort of like marriage proposal, some sort of union coming together. Of course, this also, like the Lovers, there is a choice. There's always is, like, it does represent a choice. But to me, it really seems like could be a choice here of like letting go of the burdens, of letting go of the things, and then also here having the celebration, having what you want. And I think you are, but I really do think this is like a love, something with to do with love. Could be a marriage, it's some sort of a union. So that's like really cool. Let's like find out what the energy of the moon is. We have a win-win outcome is forecasted and believe in the impossible. Yeah. And with this like take flight, it's like really interesting because it is believing in the impossible. I feel like if maybe for you for a long time you didn't think that you could be that entrepreneur, have that entrepreneur. Sorry that it's like a little blurry. Trying to shake it, but trying to make it better. And then we have a win-win outcome here again, and it really just does cover up the Ten of Wands. I think that is really coming to an end of like that feeling of burden is coming to an end. And we do have a win-win outcome. I really feel like that's like both for your career, like for your whatever like entrepreneurial kind of spirit, and also feels like this love relationship is also really, it's a win-win for you as well. It's with the, I know with the Libra, but also with the scales there, it also feels to me like a little bit of the Justice card, which can be a marriage, definitely. And it's also twin flame possibility, so it could be soulmate here material. Okay, so the last letter of your name, we have a dream career as you did as a child. I really do think that you are pursuing this like dream career that you had, that you didn't really believe in it, but you are now. INS. Let's put that right. You have Cancer. Fall is important. Maybe you have a fall wedding. Oh, that's so important. Again, the sun here, we have like a really like a sunny outcome. You have clear skies coming. December is important. Oh, maybe you have a fall engagement and a December wedding. That's so cool. All right, 5. Again, you're starting to learn things. Learning from mistakes is what I always do. Medical, take care of your health though. That's important. Medical and health. Bins. I don't know what bins are, but plant. You're still in the planting stages. You're taking care of it, but you already kind of are headed that way. So past hurts are still a bit on your mind. Past hurts, but it'll get better. So if there's a question, it's still unknown. Sagittarius, it's important, and March. Oh, March. That is exciting. Okay, now let's see what the Whimsical Oracle tells us. It just does a little more guidance. I like this. I like it not only because I made it. It's just like it feels good to have it. Okay, so what kind of advice? Oh, okay, we have endless possibilities. I think that's the thing. Yeah, so there's like so many different endless possibilities. So I feel like, yeah, there's so much potential for you that you can definitely, and there's this thing of like believing in the impossible. So really, like, if there's big dreams that you have, lofty dreams, just go for it. I really like, it feels like the universe is telling you right now, this is the perfect time for you to just go for it, or whatever it is that you've been wanting, that you've been putting off, because you might be a little scared. Just go for it. So we got this little guy as the pin, and he's from Spirited Away, if I'm correct, which I believe I am. And I feel like it's really like, he always reminds me of like the mask that we wear, you know, like what we want to show. But it's also, to me, it seems like it's just your time. You're just time to move on from it. I think you're over this fear. Like he might represent some fears, and you're kind of over it. You're facing them, and now you're moving forward from them. Do a sprinkle of charms. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So I like that we have the scissors. You're cutting away. You're like trimming away anything that is not serving you. You're moving forward. You're cutting away all that stuff that is not there. Again, we have the Pegasus. So you are soaring high. You are moving there. The love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. I've been getting a lot of it's also like angel wings. So there's like a lot of energy here for like past loved ones that have passed on. They really want to send a strong feeling of letting you know that they're watching over you, that they are part of the angels that will support you through your dreams. Oh wow, that's pretty. So they're there helping you. They're really they're going to help guide you through this. If you ever afraid, they'll be there to like watch over you and take care of you. Again, here we have the little cat with the little butterfly. So then, yeah, to me it's always like spend time with your pets if you have any, but it's also that they're being there to watch over you, that to take care of you. And you will. I think you're going for the crown, and you are gonna get it. You are achieving it. Wow, I really love this reading. Like this group 2, I feel really good for you. There's so much, like there is endless possibilities. I just feel all the potential for you. So just really, even if you're scared, just face it and just take it, just go for it. If you want to start your own business, go for it. I still believe in like this love right here. Cut away all the past stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Let go of the burdens. We haven't forgotten about them. Like, let go of the burdens. Cut away those things that don't serve you, and just move forward. Really, this is a really good time for you right now. Okay, I hope this reading was helpful, group 2. I liked it. But if it was, please consider liking and subscribing. I love it when I see people subscribe. I love it when they leave me comments and just or likes. That just lights up my day. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, so much fun, so much success for you, and victory. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. Let's find out what's happening with you this new moon cycle. You chose this little guy. I hope you like it. I spent a little bit of time drawing him. All right, let's see what this... Oh, energy. I love this energy. So, living large. Living large is... I'm going to read it. So, living large. You are drifting in an ocean of gold doubloons. As always, it's your call. You can dive in. You can backstroke all the way to Istanbul, or you can stay on the pretty little raft that you've been rowing. But it's all there, riches and luxuries as ever, waiting for you to nod. Jump in, the good life is yours. Oof. So if you've been worried about things, money, there's like big things coming your way. It's what I'm seeing. So I love that energy. That's a great energy to have for during this human cycle. All right, let's see what other kind of... Oh, okay. So these guys have been wanting to go. So we have death, we have the devil, we have the wheel of fortune, and the knight of swords. Okay, so that is a lot of stuff that just came out right off the bat. Okay, so it's an ending. It's a really, like, here we have a double ending. There's a lot of endings happening here. So there's a double ending, because here we have death, there's the ending, and then we have the wheel of fortune again. So it's an ending here. So it's an ending, I can tell, of some sort of like... It might have been a connection, like an unhealthy connection, but it's like something that you were kind of addicted to, or like really, I feel like a codependency of sorts here, like, you know, like codependent in some way. But like what I always like about this card is that it's actually, he doesn't, like, the devil's not holding on to anything. His hand's open, so anytime you want, you can get out of it, and I think now is the time that you're getting out of it. The Knight of Swords here means that there is a new energy coming in, a new truth is coming in. Like, it could be a message that of something that you've been wanting to hear and haven't known, and it's coming in now to let you know. It might help you get free from it, because there is again this death, and again there's this Wheel of Fortune, which is the shifting of both, like, the fortune. So that's, like, I have to say, that's like a really interesting it's an interesting thing. I want to see what this codependency is towards. Like, what's the devil card? Sorry. That devil card. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so it seems to me like there is this 6 of... Oh, okay. Oh, wow, we have, like... I wanted 1 card and I got 3. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Knight of Wands, a Knight of Action. I feel like, okay. So here it is. Sorry. Just gonna try to, like, tell you. So here you are. Well, this codependency here is, to me, it's like, you are feeling depressed. There's, like, the sadness, probably of past mistakes, always, but forgetting that there's love here. I feel like, even though usually the 6 of Pentacles is really good because there's, like, a lot of giving, I think there's a sense of you giving way too much. There was an imbalance here of the giving. You were giving too much in order to try to receive, I think, what you thought was a love. So this is, to me, it seems like it's sorry, this is like a love reading to me right now, but we'll see as we progress. But it's like a love reading of, like, you were giving too much to somebody else to try to get them to love you back, to have that. But it was really a codependency here, and now maybe it has ended. I think there is the end here, but there is a sadness here that, oh, you're feeling, I think you're feeling alone is what I'm hearing. But there is love coming in for you. There's this, like, love coming in for you. And if, you know, like, yeah, it does seem like there is love coming in for you. The Knight of Wands here, there is another message here of, like, passion. So there's, like, we have, like, a lot of movement forward and a lot of, yeah, so this is, like, all new energy, like, just coming forward. A very fast moving energy, passion driven, but also truth bound. All right, let's see what the energy of the moons are. Here we have, you are good enough. Oh yeah, and your commitment is being tested. It's interesting here, because you are good enough. It really does seem like you don't like, this is the thing. You keep on giving because you feel like you have to give in order to receive love. It really seems like it's love here, or to be liked, but to be liked in general. And your commitment is being tested. I really feel like it's a commitment to yourself, like your commitment to being, you know, more towards yourself. So it's like a really interesting thing here. Let's see what the whimsical cards say. I was like, what? I actually, hold on, before, actually, wait, I can only do one thing at a time. Sorry, sometimes I get these two urges at the same time, but first I want to do this one, the Whimsical Oracle. That's going to help us guide us. Yeah, okay. I feel like proposal of some kind. Oh, wow, you're getting a proposal of some kind. That is really cool. But what commitment is being tested? Sorry, just have to... Commitments being tested. Okay. The High Priestess. Okay. Commitment of intuition. So it's like something that's hidden. Intuition. There's the moon. This is like big things here. So your commitment is being tested, maybe to your own. I feel like to your own self, to your own intuition, to your own, like, really strong being. Like, really, this is important. And a proposal is coming. So there's going to be some sort of offer. It might be offer from 2 different candidates. Because it's like the Knight of Swords. Again, he's very rash. This energy of being rash. But very truthful. They do always speak the truth. And then there's the potential here of, like, the Knight of Wands, which is very passion driven. Again, also very quick moving. So this is really interesting that you have a proposal. Oh, this is really cool. All right. So your commitment is being tested. Maybe you're being offered two different, yeah, maybe there's two suitors vying for your attention. It's interesting. So, but there is going to be a change and there is going to be an end. So we'll see. Okay. Sorry, let's do, okay, so question mark. So yeah, something is unknown. It really is there. We have the 6 is important. Nature, spend time in nature. Teaching. So you're learning right now. You're like learning. Maybe you're also a teacher. May is important. We have broken hearts. So yeah, past love is still there. Like there's still like broken hearts, broken feelings here. We have Aries. We have the last letter of your name. We have A, M, G, W. And we also have the tree. So still time, you're still growing. Sunny, so there's a lot of sunny weather, so it's like a lot of good things happening. So we have September is important, Capricorn, and oh, I love how I can actually, oh, and there's a yes coming, something you've been wanting, there's a yes too. Okay, so let's do okay, so we are doing one thing, which is the pens. Okay, yeah, I thought this one was gonna come up for some reason. So the yin and yang. So it might be that somebody, so this is kind of weird. All right, so this is what I'm kind of getting, and maybe not for everybody, but there is some sort of like you have two choices in maybe suitors or somebody who cares about you. There's two choices for you for love interest. So one of them is really who balances you. One of them is like somebody who really balances you, who could be like a potential like soulmate. And the other one I think is the one that you're kind of really just attracted to. Has the devil energy, right? That devil energy, really attracted to. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good for you. So you're gonna have to make a little bit of a choice there. But the proposal's there. But you have to. But the most important here, so that's why the commitment is being tested. Could be tested, but it also feels like commitment to yourself, knowing that you deserve better. Than just to give, to be, you don't have to, there should be a balance between giving and taking. If you're just the one who's doing all the giving, that's too much. Okay, so let's see what the sprinkle of charms also let us know. Oh, okay. Sprinkle. We have kind, peace, brave, free, true, strong, happy, thankful, compassionate. Those are all you. You're very compassionate. You're all those things that should be. Here we have the fairy tale castle. Again, I think you do want that fairy tale, like love. And here we got live your dream. It's important. And the little turtle is letting us know it's okay to like take it slow and take it easy a little bit at a time. Here we also have the starfish. So the starfish is very adaptable. So I feel like, yeah, there's to be adaptable is like really important. So I feel like there's a lot of like interesting energy here for you. It's like potential for a proposal. Maybe somebody's going to propose to you to get married. It's usually what it is. For what I always feel like that one would be. So you get to choose, but choose always. Use your intuition here. It's very important to say like yeah, this is like with the high priestess is like letting us know that really use your intuition in this thing, and your commitment to yourself and to maybe the other would be is being tested. And here you are good enough. Like know that you can get rid of the devil, and I think you are, because you have the death, which is also like walking away, and the wheel of fortune is changing. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. And yeah, so we do have lots of cool stuff. And with the Knight of Swords, there's a truth coming in. So just expect lots of cool things. Just like, it's like, wow, there's so many different things that are happening. And it's like, it kind of feels like a little bit of an actual, like, maybe a movie or a show or something. But remember, you are worth it. You are good enough. You deserve love. That's important. I really want to say that out there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it didn't resonate, try the other piles. Try other videos too. But I really do hope it helped. And if it did, please consider liking and subscribing. Whenever I see somebody subscribe or just like or a comment, it just lights up my day, and I am so grateful to you for that. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much clarity, so much fun, so much just well-being overall. Thanks again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.